Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Miriam over here and I'm back again with another hair video for you guys. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I blow dry my natural hair with no heat damage. This is an updated routine from the one that I did last year or a couple months ago. A couple of different things that I have changed in my routine and I just wanted to share it with you guys. And I do want to say that I am starting off with my hair. I know it does look a little bit crazy right now, but that is because I had it shampooed, conditioned, I didn't brush it, I didn't do anything, and I just had it in a microfiber. But now I'm going to go ahead and start blowing it out. So these are the products that I am going to be using. So I have a couple of those here. So I have Silk Infusion to avoid frizz. I have heat protectant. I have these two blow dries I'm going to be using and also this one as well. And you'll basically see how I use them. And then I have some combs and clips that I need to use. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and start off by taking a satin scrunchie and then I'm going to divide my hair into sections. This is something that I'm going to be doing different from one of my previous routines because I'm actually going to be working in smaller sections than actually doing 4 big pieces like I did last time. I just find that if I do smaller sections, I'm able to focus fully on one side and kind of, work from there. Once you have a section that you're going to go with, you need to make sure that your hair is damp. So I've already shampooed my hair, but I'm going to just make sure that it's damp. So I am putting in some water and then I'm just kind of going in with my heat protectant, and make sure that you are putting your heat protectant everywhere around your hair, the ends, the roots. You need to make sure that you're applying it everywhere because if you don't use heat protectant, it's most likely going to get your hair damaged and you don't want that to happen. I also do want to say that I am using a water-based heat protectant. I just don't want my hair to be weighed down very easily. For this step now, I am basically going in with this blow dryer. I'll have it linked in my description box below. This is a different blow dryer from the one I used before. I'm not going to be going in with the tension method this time, but I'm going in with this blow dryer. I just feel like it's really good when it comes to kind of blow drying my ends. It really helps stretch my hair very well and gives me the nice blowout that I'm looking for. Now the step here is where you would want to go ahead in with an oil-based heat protectant. I could not find mine. That's why I'm just using the Serum, but if you have one, definitely make sure to use it here. So yes, I'm starting off with my ends and then I make sure that I start blowing out my hair. I start from the ends and work my way up to the top because if there's any hair that's not detangled properly, I don't want to rip out my hair. So that's why it's important to start from the bottom and work your way to the top. I just do that a couple of times until I feel like it's really good. Once I'm done, I start going in with this Revlon blow dryer. I just feel like this kind of gives it the final touch that I need. And this is how my hair looks like after, which I really like the way that it looks, honestly. For this video, I did decide to kind of try something a little bit different. I was kind of experimenting with rollers. I actually wanted to see if they would give my hair a curl, but I actually ended up finding out that it helped my hair stretch actually, which you will see in the end of the video. What I'm going ahead and doing right now is I'm going ahead and I'm making sure that I am detangling my hair with a brush first, because you also don't want to go ahead and use start blow drying your hair when you haven't properly detangled your hair. So it's very important to keep this in mind. You want to detangle your hair when you're shampooing and conditioning your hair, but also before you go in with the blow dryer, you want to make sure that you also detangle your hair properly with a comb or a white tooth comb. That's what I'm using. And then I'm going to go ahead in with the same blow dryer that I was using before. And I basically just kind of work my way up from the bottom and I go all the way to the top. And this is how nice and stretched my hair looks. And I'll go in with my Revlon blow dryer. So this is how it looks like at the back with the rollers. Once I'm done, I move on to the next section. And as you can see, I'm repeating the steps I did before, going in with water and drenching my hair with the water, making sure it's in properly, going in with my heat protectant and putting it everywhere. You want to make sure that each and every single strand of your hair is basically drenched with that. And then once you're done, then you can go ahead and blow dry and continue the process of blow drying your hair. I'm also going in with the serum that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. This is an anti-frizz serum, and it also just helps your hair be a little bit more smoother and more silkier. I'm not going for like a super silk like straighten look, but what I am going for though is I am going for blown out look that just enables me to do many different styles, but I don't want my hair to also be super frizzy. So as you guys can see, I really like working in sections, and you see how the before of my hair looks like a mess, and then you're gonna see that actually these steps that I'm doing are actually gonna make my hair look much better at the end of the video. It's very, very important to make sure that your hair is detangled and brushed out properly. So that's why I'm going in with a wide tooth comb, and I'm basically brushing through my hair to make sure that it's properly detangled before I go ahead with blow drying. So once you're all done, this is how the rollers look like in my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and start removing them. And as you can see, this is what I was saying before, that it actually didn't curl my hair, but it actually helped keeping my hair stretched out. And I really, really liked it, as you guys could see. I felt like it really had my hair stretched out like better than if I did twists. So I'm definitely going to be doing this more often and just using rollers instead, because I feel like this really kept my hair stretched out properly, and it didn't make it frizz up or anything like that, or give it some random curls that I wasn't looking for. Once I have all the rollers out, this is how it looks like before I've brushed it out. I'm gonna go ahead and start brushing out my hair, and I'm just starting from the ends, working my way up to the top, but I have already blown out my hair and I'm already happy with the results that I have right now. But I do need to go in and just make sure that I am brushing my hair. Already from the results, I was really, really happy with how my hair looked like just from taking out the rollers out. I feel like it stretched my hair so nice, and my hair was literally looking very, very nice, very stretched out. I actually looked at my hair and I was like, oh my goodness, the length is really doing its thing, and I feel like it's longer than what it was before. So I was definitely very happy about that. And as you can see how flowy and nice my blowout is, it's really, really flowy. I really enjoy it, and it's very, very bouncy. So I definitely like this blowout. This is definitely one of my favorite routines to follow. After following this routine, my hair just feels more healthier. It feels more fuller, especially considering what I started with at the beginning of this video. And I'm literally ready to go ahead and do whatever hairstyle I want to do next. If you want to see a close-up, here is a close-up of the hair right there, and I just feel like it really stretched out every single strand of my hair. I'm sure there is a specific way that the rollers are supposed to be used and the hair is supposed to be treated to be able to give it that curly effect, but I am actually glad that it didn't work out in this video. Now that I'm done blow drying my hair, I'm gonna go ahead in with my serum, my Silk Infusion serum, just to give it a little bit more just like final touches that I need to do to my hair. And I'm also putting in some oil now because I didn't put in any oil when I was blow drying my hair, so I want to make sure that my hair is moisturized, and I'm gonna focus it on the ends of my hair, on the roots of my hair, and also on my edges. Especially when you see me using the castor oil, I'm gonna make sure that I apply that on my edges, because I want my edges to be thick, and then I also want to apply it on the roots and make sure that I've applied it evenly throughout my hair. And once I am done, this is how the hair looks like. And I tell you guys, I was so in love with this blowout, guys. And I felt like my hair felt really, really nice, very, very healthy. And I was so obsessed, guys. Like the way that my hair was so bouncy, like so full. As you can tell, I can easily tie my hair back with no issues whatsoever. I don't have to struggle. And I was also able to do multiple different hairstyles after doing this blowout routine, and I was really, really happy with the results. And I follow this routine, I feel like my hair looks and feels very healthy. Otherwise, that is it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.